Hi, Tracy Rollins with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and in this video I'm going to show and tell everything that I did with the What's True About You God's Friend Bible Journaling Kit. So I've got some cards to show you and some layouts, and if you're ready to get started, let's get rocking. So the kit comes with two different washi tapes this time, which are good quality washi tapes. One of them is floral and the other one has some words on it, and it says full of grace, full of hope, and full of possibility, and that just repeats and repeats. I didn't see any markings that would indicate a pattern, like jumps and patterns or anything, so the washi tape looked pretty good. I was really glad to see that this month. Sometimes I can catch a little line in the washi and that's just, I don't know, it's a little bit weird for me. But this time, not a problem. And you're getting the stamp sets, which I used every one of them except for two. So I used them in cards, I used them in my journaling. They're just really fun. So I think the stamp set is really great, and it's of pretty good quality. So actually excellent quality. I believe they're fully photopolymer stamps, and so they're thicker and they stamp really good, and they're just really good quality. So I was excited about those. And the devotionals, of course, I worked through every one this month. Yay! Spent the entire weekend playing with the kit. It was so fun. And then I didn't do anything with the card at all, but I have the sticker, which I usually use. I just didn't use this time, so maybe in a future notebook. And then like lots of stickers I used in the many things that I did. And of course, you get the digital kit as well. So these are just the digitals. And I actually ended up printing mine out on sticker paper and using that to kind of stretch the kit a little bit further. So that was fun. And so you can see my entry here. This one is in Psalm chapter 23, verse 1, and I used the stickers that I had printed out here, and then I used the die cuts. There were a lot of die cuts in the set. I used pretty much all of them, and you can see that I did the washi tape here with some, basically a prayer to the Lord right here, and of course the stamp. In the background, I just used some distress ink as kind of watercolor. Then, let me show you what else I did. This one here is in Matthew chapter 5, verse 15. And so what I did here again is I did a smishing technique with the distressed ink, and used the stickers that I printed out with the lettering that says I am the light, difference maker, full of possibility, with that washi tape coming in, and of course I used the die cut as the tab. And just had a lot of fun with this. I did use one of the cardstock pieces, but I love the fact that I was able to print out the digital and use it multiple times on this page. I think it creates a really nice background. The next one I did is here in John chapter 15, verse 15 through, actually John chapter, 15, I was right, John chapter 15. Verses 14 all the way through 16, and I used again the digital stickers that I had printed out. Again, I made a lot of the digital stickers because I just love these, and I knew I wanted to use them, so I made a couple sheets of those. I went ahead and used the letters that came in the kit, did a little bit of writing as well, and the stamp set here for that nice pretty background. I think the washi tape is really pretty too. I used the die cut up in the front, just kind of gives it a nice little pop. And again, the distress as kind of a watery color background, and I believe I just used a sponge for this one to apply that. The last one I did was a dripping technique with the distressed inks, and I actually did gesso this page first, and we are in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 5 through 9, and I used the washi tape and the stamp set and the word grow in the stamp set, which was really cool. Then I went ahead and did a little prayer to the Lord and added some die cuts here and then at the top as the tab essentially. And I love that the becoming, the die cut, I was able to kind of lift it up a little bit with a little ink in the background. A little bit of Faber-Castell Pet Pen is what I used in that. So that is that one, and all of these are in my Illustrating Bible. This is the new one that just released in May. Then what I did is I came in, and part of the kit includes these really pretty prints by Holley Gerth, and I just love them. And the last time I got this kit, I was like, oh, I'll put them in a journal, and they're still sitting on the shelf. So today I was like, nope, I'm going to use them. I'm going to make them in cards so I can give them away. So for this one, this says, God, you alone are the final word on our worth. Amen. And so what I did was I grabbed my stash of cardstock, and actually most of it was cardstock that were just pieces that needed to be used anyway. So it was great to use some of the things that I already had as pieces to just complete each of these cards, and they were really, really simple. So this one was just a piece of scrap backing pattern paper and the yellow regular cardstock that you can get anywhere. And I just popped that up, you can see, with some pop dot stickers there. And then I put I trust in Jesus here. And I could have come in with a little bit of washi tape to kind of finalize that, but I like it the way it is. It's fine. I make my cards pretty simple. These are really simple, easy, quick cards. This one is each of us made in the image of God. And then I have this as embossed paper. It was just the pink paper that I used. And again, I popped it up on the cardstock. And then in the inside, I actually messed up with this embossing. So instead of throwing that piece of paper away, I just put it on the inside, and it's kind of a unique, pretty thing to add. So I liked it. This one here is the Esther 4:14 verse, which says, you are here for such a time as this. And all I did was, again, just use different really beautiful cardstocks, and I just applied that to the front with some pop dots there to pop it up. This last one was a little more challenging. I wanted to do something that was really kind of see-through different. So what I did was I used a piece of transparency. I cut out a little square here, added the art print here with the stamp as well, and then I just added the washi, and I added the washi inside to kind of help with some of the tape lines that were there. But in general, I thought it was really cool. And if you did have like this one and you didn't want to see the tape here, you could always add one of these, because the kit comes with 4, so you could put 2 here so that you didn't see the tape line, but it didn't bother me. I just really liked how the card turned out. So these are every fun project that I did with the Your Story, God's Friend kit by Holley Gerth this month, and I hope that this was a fun and enjoyable video for you. Have a great day. Goodbye.